Hello there, and today we'll be reacting to Fleekazoid's Xbox failed because of you!
Before one more of you rats dives off this ship for your precious little GameCube, let me make something clear. Xbox didn't fail, you all failed us. This is all your fault.
Bro, the Xbox is dead, man. It's so dead. Like, Game Pass is essentially, like, really failed. The Xbox isn't selling any consoles. And now the GameCube comes out? Bro, the Steam machine is back and it's pissed.
Has one little decade-long stumble, and suddenly you're all packing your bags for the
Remember the
GameCube.
Kinect?
Meanwhile,
That was awful.
Nintendo can walk right up to you, steal your wallet, and sell it back to you as a collector's edition.
Yeah, think about it. Nintendo was able to raise their prices of both the console and the video games. Xbox and Microsoft tries to raise both their consoles and the game prices and get absolutely blasted by the gaming community. Meanwhile, Nintendo's like riding off into the sunset. No one can say a bad thing about them.
Thank them for it, but the second we tried to innovate by raising prices,
Yeah,
removing
see?
features, or shutting down a studio or two, we're the villains. Wow, hypocrisy much? Wow. Meanwhile, PlayStation's out here winning awards for glorified tech demos. Wow, actually,
Yeah, exactly. PlayStation aren't even doing that good either. If anything, they're kind of doing like worse. Like Ghost of Yotei kind of somewhat bombed. I know people are gonna be like, oh yeah, but it sold like 3 million copies. Bro, it needed to sell way more than that. And like, what else has that PlayStation got going for it? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like, even the last God of War wasn't that good.
Robot can jump. Wow, game of the year.
Yeah, Astrobot should not have won fucking Game of the Year.
Halo Infinite? No, really, explain it to me, because from where I'm standing,
Halo Infinite isn't so infinite anymore, is it?
doing everything perfectly, flawlessly, and heroically, and you all want to step out on us? Gabe, how could you do this to me? We dock our super
Do
yachts to the
nothing and
same
win,
dock. We're
man.
the box guys. We invented boxes. Hey, no. Hey, it's fine, because obviously all of this is your fault.
Yeah, it's completely the gamer's fault. They went so hard trying to own the church that they owned themselves.
You
Get fucked.
and just played what we told you to play, none of this would be happening.
Why didn't you just consume the slop we make?
We gave you perfection, and you spat in our faces, so congratulations. You broke Xbox. That's how these people sound. Their company is taste testing the barrel of a shotgun, and they're giving themselves 22% raises. Xbox is on the rock.
We're gonna left all our development studios, and we're gonna give ourselves massive bonuses for doing so.
Crack rocks, that is. And if me and you are being honest with each other, this company has been on the crack rock since they made that NSA spy device. The Kinect was an elf on the shelf that was spying.
Ever since the Xbone, the Xbox One, if you remember that hideous announcement where it was like meant to be an entertainment device as opposed to like a games console, and it had this always on DRM as well. They have really gone down after that. And don't forget, during the Xbone origin, that is where they started doing the crossplay to PC as well. So, like, a lot of people, they cannibalized a lot of players onto PC, which I'm super grateful for, because it meant I never have to buy an Xbox just to play some of the games. But I love that Xbox has kind of killed themselves
half of the government.
in a way.
They probably knew your parents' marriage was ending before you did. They definitely know you spank it every night at 2 a.m. Charlie. But I didn't come here to spread the truth. I came here to spread Matt Booty's hole. Dumbass idea that their real competition is TikTok. I'm sure this has nothing to do with your ass getting kicked by PlayStation.
I don't get PlayStation and Microsoft, of where they'll come out and say the most insane fucking shit, of where like, we're game developers and game publishers and we own game studios and we make games hardware. Our biggest competition is TikTok. Bro, the biggest competition is your own retarded behavior.
I'm sure you really believe brain rot is why your console sales are down 25%.
Yeah.
Xbox used to make
Got nothing to do with the
old-time
shitty
hits.
games,
Now they
the
make
endless
consoles
remasters and remakes.
business next year. Their president had to take a second job.
Yeah. God, this Sarah Bond is awful for Xbox.
Dino Nuggies company. And where's
Yeah.
Phil at? He's off paying men to work his joystick. Why the hell are they doing all this? I'll tell you. One day, a suit woke up, saw Activision's 34% profit margin, and decided Xbox should have all
in.
that too. His reasoning?
I like money.
The next day, that
Yeah, I've heard Ninja Gaiden 4 is actually pretty good, but no one's really playing it. No one's really that interested in it. I think it's just way too expensive for like what it actually is.
suit talked to another suit, and in a twisted turn of fate, he also liked money.
Can't believe
Yeah.
money too.
So then those suits talked to the bigger suits, and believe it or not, they all said, I mean, they just want all that money for all that money they want. Yeah. Got 'em. So they made an official decree saying we want more money. Now our 30% margin's even possible.
We want more money, so let's lay off more staff. And then in 5 years' time, they'll be like, why are we making any more money? Where's all the staff? Who laid them all off? And then the guy who laid them all off gets a golden parachute.
No. Did that stop them? Absolutely not.
Nope.
Which is why, if you're an Xbox fan right now, your wallet is taking it in all holes. Look at these Xbox prices. $500 to $600 to
Bro, just these console prices are wild. And I'm going to blame Nintendo for this as well. If you're a kid looking for like a Nintendo Switch 2 for Christmas, your parents are going to spend $700 to $800. That is just for the frigging console, a controller, and like one game. Okay, one good game that's not fucking Mario Party Jamboree or whatever the flip it is. So you're gonna need like 1 or 2 extra games with that, and the game's like $70 or $80 on top of that. It's just crazy. And then what? You're gonna pay this for an Xbox? Fuck no. Maybe for a PlayStation, but honestly, just get that gaming PC for real. Like, it's rough out there, guys.
$650. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
How expensive is Ozempic?
That's $650 with no games and no extra like controller. I know you can get it on Game Pass, but like it's a subscription service and it almost just doubled in price again.
Then if you think that's bad, they got a handheld coming out.
And even then, all the games on Game Pass are mostly shitty stuff as well.
$1,000.
Yeah, the $1,000 fucking Steam Deck competitor. Bro, how do they even think that's gonna compare with the Steam Deck?
If this hobby gets any more expensive, I'm gonna start reading fucking books. Hang on, booty call. That's what I call my special calls with Mr. Booty. Gaming's new competition is ducks.
Oh yeah, bro. Escape from Duckov, man, that's blown AAA out of the water. It's hilarious.
30% profit goal is going so well at their console sales are down 29%. Costco won't even sell their consoles anymore. You know how bad you have to be?
That is so wild.
Selling you, they still sell Tab Cola and PlayStation 5s. In fact, Costco hates Xbox fans so much that they actually make.
You remember, like Xbox more recently, they were like, "Oh no, they're still selling the consoles." Whilst they have stock remaining. The corporate gaslighting is off the charts.
Separate entrance in the back. On a positive note, they announced they're not gonna do $80 games.
Yep.
They do $80 games. And on the newest Halo
this year,
they announced that because they only made half the game, they're only gonna charge you double. Does any of this fit in Matt Booty's whole vision for Xbox? China is bullish on ducks. I repeat, China is bullish on ducks. We got annihilated by the ducks, so gaming competition is a job application. All right, what else we got? Oh yeah, I was gonna have a whole studio shutdown section.
Okay, now people like buff up this studio. Was it Tango Overdrive or whatever? It's not that good, guys. It's not that big of a loss for Microsoft to shut this studio down. I know that the devs were kind of chill and whatever, but like they're probably better off without Xbox. Do you know what I mean?
Shut it down. Game Pass. You don't play Xbox games anymore. You subscribe to them like a gym member.
Look, I've never been interested in Game Pass. I like to own my stuff, and I know there's a big irony of, well, I love Steam. I love Gabe Newell. The contract on Steam is that you don't actually own the games now, and I hate that as well. I mean, like, I trust Gabe, but once Gabe's gone, can Valve still be trusted? I don't know. I prefer it over Game Pass. At least I have some idea that I own the games. GOG is obviously the best, but like the Xbox subscription, I tried it for like a month and I got a new computer for free. It was cool, but the new Doom kind of sucked. That was all I tried, and then I just like cancelled it. It just wasn't worth it.
You're too depressed to cancel. But that membership now costs $360 a year. For what? Avowed and a bunch of shovelware that goes on sale for $5? Fuck all that. I'll just buy them. A more affordable plan is coming.
I wonder how much Expedition 33 made from being on Game Pass. I hope it's a lot of money because I kind of think they didn't need it now.
Have ads, which pissed off a lot of people. But I think if you saw the ad placement, you'd see there's nothing to worry about. You're not even gonna notice them.
Maria. God damn it, it's me, Dominic. It's Dominic.
Me hot singles in your area. Yeah. People forget that in the original Battlefield 2142, that actually had ad placements in the game. There was like billboards in the game, and you could see stuff like server hosting costs. I don't think you ever saw McDonald's in there, at least I never did, but like that was the original in-game ads. Shockingly, it was by EA.
Whopper, junior, double, triple, Whopper.
Gaming's new competition is the Holy Bible. They removed the 10% discount on games
Yeah.
with sweatshop labor for good boy points. Grind enough, and you'll earn a whole $1.25. So you're telling me if I spend the next 300 days of my life playing Xbox, I can pay for the sales tax on 1 month of Game Pass? Sign me the fuck up! Another one of the great quotes by Xbox is, the best way to innovate is having good margins. Is that what?
What a cunt. Oh, I can't say that word. What a dick. The best way for innovation is not for good profit margins. The best way to have innovation is actually have bad profit margins, believe it or not.
$80 billion on 2 franchises that have been milked to death? Get the hell out of here. Their business strategy was so ass that GamerSupps made a commemorative mouse pad just to celebrate how ass it was. Now you would nuke my house and firebomb the ashes if I show you the full thing, so check out the link below using code bail money for 10% off. And sure, maybe Xbox doesn't have exclusives anymore, but that's the genius of it. You can't lose the console war if you stop showing up to the battlefield.
Yeah, genius.
If a cop pulls me over for drunk driving and instead I turn it into a high-speed chase, now I'm not competing for my sobriety, I'm competing for who has the fastest car. Besides, according to their president, Xbox games are antiquated anyway.
Exclusive games are on the way out. Like, no one's, because if the consoles are so expensive, then the game is also so expensive. Just to even get on the ride, you're trying to spend like $700 or $800. So it's just this insane upfront cost to even get on for exclusive games. It's just not worth it, particularly when you know a year later it's gonna be on Steam or it's gonna be on PC. This is especially true of PlayStation. I love Ghost of Tsushima. There was nothing of interest to me about Ghost of Yotei. Everything around the development of the game just kind of pissed me off. But if I wanted to play that game, I'm not gonna go out and buy a PlayStation for like $700. I'm gonna wait a year, maybe 2 years, and it just comes on Steam. Problem solved. And then I'll probably wait another 2 years after that to get it on 50% off. Like, what are we doing here? If they keep raising prices, more and more players are just gonna wait until games go on sale. That's what players do now, because there's so many games and so many choices. There's no such thing as fear of missing out anymore, because there's just an abundance of choice, and the prices are too high.
Because everyone's playing Roblox. Sarah, how can you say that when Sunset Overdrive made you $567?
No. God. That is embarrassing. Oh, Insomniac, what have you become?
Where the hell is Todd Howard anyway? What the hell are you working on, Ray Todd? You're 10? Gaming's new competition is ducks.
Bro, we've heard nothing about Elder Scrolls 6. That is not coming out before 2030. And even then, it's got a bunch of writers from fucking Dragon Age Veilguard on it. It's gonna be atrocious.
Shit, I already said that. Gaming's new competition is gaming. Gaming's new competition is a lack of booger sugar in this goddamn office. Pimps, I think we really cracked Matt Booty's hole argument here. Xbox hasn't been the same since Bill Gates got cream pied on live television, but things are turning up. They finally made a great game, so let's flash over to Porky Fleek to kick off our Ninja Gaiden 4 review. She had those huge honkers. Astounding insight as always, Porky.
Unfortunately, Ninja Gaiden has not done that well. It just didn't have the interest behind it. What has had the interest is a bunch of Chinese games coming in and absolutely obliterating the West. Crazy times, guys.
And congratulations to Xbox for finally making a good game. We just got word
a good game nobody played.
Find the men responsible and execute them posthumously. Xbox. This is how we fuck you. Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimps who use code bail money. We are over 75% of the way to that
code bail money makes me laugh every time.
What you want to put on that cup, because we're gonna put it on, then we're gonna go. All right, I gotta go.
Link in the description, guys. Great video as always. It's weird. I'm so like optimistic and pessimistic about modern like AAA gaming now. I honestly think we're coming towards a AAA gaming crash of where they just keep raising the prices, both for development of the games and the consoles, and players just aren't purchasing on day one anymore. One, because it's really expensive. 2, the performance is absolutely fucking awful. I'm not paying $80 for a game to not run on day 1. If I'm excited for a game and I take the day off from work and I paid $80 and the game doesn't fucking run, I want a refund and I want to keep the game afterwards because you pissed me off. Players are just waiting for deeper and deeper sales, so they'll touch games like a year or 2 years from now because it just doesn't matter anymore because you can't even play it on day 1. So what's the point? I am so excited for us to go back to AA taking over the industry. I think that is where all the good games are right now, and AAA is just awful. Like, look at Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Atrocious. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget that I live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I shall catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.